Hi, it's Jazz. And does your life seem to be going up, down, up, down, up, down? Like a curve. Happiness followed by sadness. Lots of happiness, sadness, happiness, and sadness. Just like this. Something like that. Or is it more of a nicer wave going up with less of a extremeness to it? What's the difference? Somebody who's experiencing those ups and downs between somebody who has a more balanced approach. It really comes down to their thoughts. You see, if those that are still living that up, down, that's what kids, if you look at it, if you remember, as a kid, that's what we used to do. You know, we would be exuberant and so happy when something went our way, and totally pissed off, snobbing, crying, wailing when we weren't getting what we wanted. And this continues for many, even into adulthood. They'll become so happy, then fall into a state of depression, and then become happy when things happen again. We need a more balanced approach. We don't want a tidal wave approach, a tsunami happening, of great happiness. I call this the more subtle. It's really, I don't call it happiness, but joy. Because you're more in a state of serenity. Even when you look at a calm sea, there are gentle waves that are flowing, but it looks beautiful. Those huge waves, on the other hand, look dangerous. So how are we going to become more calm, serene, and enjoy a life where good and bad, we start seeing as equal? We don't get so overwhelmed when things aren't going our way. And that's where reflection comes into play. You really have to realize that this is all a game. Life is a game in a sense. We're here on this stage for a period of time and then we're done. So are we going to get super upset at things that are out of our control, or are we going to stay calm and see if we could change the things that are in our control and then carry on? Life is about how we think, our thoughts. Simplest way of improving our lives is changing our thoughts. Now, how can you do that? Many different ways, but we have to come into the process of learning, trying, meditation, not being stuck with dogmatic ideologies that we were, in a sense, taught or born with. So it's up to you to make those changes. Do you want to be the serene wave, or do you want to continue life as a tidal wave, going up and down to extreme happiness, or a roller coaster, whatever you want to call it? I prefer the serenity, the joy of calmness, of tranquility, contentment. And that only happens really in ourselves. Because you'll see, I don't know if you've noticed, sometimes there's a husband and a wife in the same circumstances. Their home circumstances would be exactly the same. They might be in financial troubles. The wife might be calm, peaceful, and taking it in stride, whereas the husband is super stressed out and eventually falls ill and maybe dies of a heart attack. What was the difference? They lived in the same household. They were under the same circumstances, same pressures, yet one is super stressed out, one is riding the wave and going with life. So I urge you to start reflecting. Think about the roller coaster ride that you're on and see how you can grow as a person inside. And once you do, believe me, things will change for you. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, please share them below. Looking forward to hearing from you. Cheers.